You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Snake in that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. The show is a blessing. To be back in the black box as we blow us a session. The constant, continuous, consistent content creation campaign continues. As we navigate throughout those 7 seas, I am the captain of the voyage, SPI Easty, a.k.a. VJ Keyway, Mr. 1597 himself. Had to tap into this one. Typically, I'm used to this platform. He just reads paperwork or he talks very slowly. It's about a 27-minute video entitled Breaking News. Rapper Fat Joe accused or charged. Let me see if it's accused or charged. Accused of sex trafficking by his ex-hype man and sues him. So with no further ado, let's see what Fat Joe and his ex-hype man have been up to. Oh, my mama. I wonder if this is TA. Probably so.
Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need.
Him rapping about his merch when it made me remind you, get your sweetie tees. Sweetie tees with loose lips that sink ships on the front. Sweetie, BaymaxStreetwear.com, BaymaxStreetwear.com. If you don't actually see them there, just take a screenshot of this here, put it in the DM there, and the staff over there will get right at you. Oh, my mama.
We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys. So, press 1 if y'all can hear me, man. I got a mic check, 1 2 1 2. Salute to everybody that's tapped on in, man. Appreciate all of you guys. Again, I got a mic check, 1 2 1 2. Press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Like, share, subscribe. Salute to everybody. Love, honor, and respect. You understand what I'm saying? If you guys share the video and also hit the notification bell and hit the all so you'll get all the updates whenever I release video content on the channel. Okay, y'all can hear me? All right, man, let's get into this, man. So, man, this is unbelievable, man. This Fat Joe has been accused, and I'm finna tell y'all what Fat Joe has done as this has come. These allegations have come against him. Now, apparently, according to reports from TMZ, Terror Squad rapper Fat Joe has been accused and is now suing his ex-hype man who claimed that he basically, sex trafficked or tried to or did a young under. So I'm going to read you guys a report going down out of TMZ. And again, Fat Joe is fighting back against these allegations. It says Fat Joe has filed a hefty lawsuit against his former hype man for slandering him on social media, claiming the guy and his lawyer are trying to shake him down for a payday. Now it says TMZ Hip Hop obtained court documents filed by Fat Joe on Tuesday in which he claims his former hype man, Terrence T.A. Dixon, is trying to collect money he didn't earn and resorted to publicly calling him a PDFer on social media when he didn't get his way. Now, according to reports from TMZ, it says that the lawsuit filed by Fat Joe claimed that Dixon flew a 16-year-old across state lines for sexual activity and posted the allegation along with a picture of Fat Joe, Diddy, and DJ Khaled. Now, it says Fat Joe's legal counsel claims the allegations were made as a part of a money grab generated by Mr. Dixon's attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, who's also representing Diddy accuser Lil Rodney Jones in a separate case against Diddy. Now, the lawsuit details how Fat Joe and Mr. Dixon began working together in 2006 when Fat Joe offered him a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be a part of his team, complete with compensation, luxurious travel, touring, and other fringe benefits that accompany being in a superstar rapper's inner circle. Fat Joe says the partnership ended amicably in 2019 and says he never heard any money complaints for 6 years until Dixon began posting on social media with complaints that he should have been paid more for his past work. He says that Mr. Dixon lawyered up Tyrone Blackburn in March and fired off a legal demand letter asking for compensation as a ghostwriter on several of Fat Joe's tracks. When those demands were not met, Fat Joe says Mr. Dixon upped the ante by spreading salacious lies about Fat Joe and falsely claiming that Fat Joe blocked him from obtaining outside funding for his own record label startup, right? So apparently, and I have some more for you guys. Hold on one second. It says Tyrone Blackburn, the attorney, and y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in here. Share the video, like the video. It says Tyrone Blackburn, the attorney, has told TMZ the new lawsuit is just a cover-up attempt and isn't backing down, saying Fat Joe filed a baseless lawsuit in effort to soften the blow of what's to come. He said it won't work. Fat Joe has a lot of explaining to do. Now, Fat Joe fiercely defends his name, telling TMZ these allegations are completely false and a part of a criminal conspiracy orchestrated between a disgruntled former hype man and his attorney. It says these two individuals have been scheming together to extort me with their elaborate and ludicrous demands changing by the day. The relentless threats, harassment, and defamation I have endured as they peddle salacious lies are utterly deplorable. I am taking legal action to expose their misconduct, and I'm fully confident that the facts will reveal this is nothing more than a deceptive and desperate scam, says Fat Joe. Fat Joe's attorney, Joe Tacopina, is slamming the lawsuit altogether and
If it
tells
is proven
TMZ
that he's
that
a
the
child pedophile,
allegations against Fat Joe, Mr. Joe Cartagena, are completely false and a part of a criminal extortion scheme orchestrated by an attorney who a federal judge recently condemned for abusing the court system to harass and pressure defendants. Mr. Cartagena, Fat Joe, will not be intimidated by fabricated claims, lies about witnesses, or shameless threats. We are taking immediate legal action to expose this fraudulent scheme, and we hold all parties responsible fully accountable. Joe Taco Pena sent Tyrone Blackburn a cease and desist, reminding him of his recent misconduct a judge warned him over in the Diddy lawsuit. So now this situation has taken a complete turn for the worse as this guy, the hype man, he has been running around saying a lot of different things on social media, you guys. So one of the things the hype man has been putting out here, and he has been putting out a lot of stuff, he has said, Fat Joe, didn't you make passive aggressive threats to me, trying to put me in fear, or trying to put fear in my heart? Didn't you tell me there's no life outside of Terror Squad, and I see what you did to Cuban with the black ball in him? Didn't you admit to me that you got his face cut? People, please understand, this is deep and very personal, he said. He says, Fat Joe, didn't you say Cuban was foul because he so-called slept with Pun's wife, which wasn't true? But you see the narrative you was trying to push to destroy his image. But what about you? Fat Joe, the longer this goes, the nastier it's going to get. For real, I'm not playing with you. Fat Joe, once again, reported my accounts. It's an investigation mode. Fat Joe, did I not give you a fair shot to make this right? But the greed in your heart wouldn't allow you to do what's right. You can't stand to see another man shine, especially the ones that really helped you and deserve to be taken care of. I can't lie. It hurts my heart to see. Now, this guy, again, Fat Joe, is fighting these allegations. Again, Fat Joe has came out. He's got his lawyer, Joe Taco Pena, and they are fighting these allegations fiercely, as they are now saying that, basically they're coming with it. They're
Taco Pena, that's a cold name, but shout out TA. He has been on the campaign with his Fat Joe experiences, and my name came up in an incident in this story. Shout out Panda Chop. You go to Panda Chop, go to the TA stories and see what he had to say about running up on SPI and them on my mama.
saying that, this is all lies created to cause an issue. Now, this guy also basically came out and he did an interview with a YouTuber. I guess he did a call-in with a YouTuber by the name of Hassan. Hey, great, cut it out. He did a interview with a YouTuber by the name of Hassan Campbell. Now, he did a phone call in which he made these salacious allegations on that phone call as he called in. I'm not going to play that call. But again, Fat Joe has now filed a lawsuit against this guy, and he is defending his name fiercely, as he has basically went to the courts in order to, fight his case, because this guy's putting this stuff on his name. Now, this guy's claiming he's going to expose Fat Joe and all these other things. But like I said, Fat Joe has obtained legal representation with the same lawyer of ASAP Rocky, Joe Taco Pena. So Fat Joe is, taking these allegations very serious. And he's just saying that, look, this guy is upset because he tried to basically get money out of me that he didn't get. And so now he's, making up these allegations. And this is so again, the whole situation with Fat Joe, you guys, basically is a situation where, um, you know, where he, is up against it right now because again, this guy came out and he made these crazy allegations against Fat Joe, man, and you know, he basically said in those allegations that he basically tried to spell out some things he's saying that Joe did, right? Is what he tried to do. He's trying to spell out some things that he said that Joe did, with a, woman. So he's basically, trying to put those allegations on Joe, man. And those are not the type of allegations you want on you. You know what I'm saying? Now, Fat Joe's real name is Joe Cartagena. And again, the lawyer who's suing him with this other client, his name is Tyrone Blackburn. And Tyrone Blackburn, again, he's the same lawyer that has that ongoing case against Sean Diddy Combs. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it says that, and to give you guys a different type of breakdown of it, it says in the complaint, Fat Joe outlined how Mr. Dixon and Tyrone Blackburn conspired to extort him for money. And it started,
Not Fat Joe robbed 30 people crying extortion. Somebody trying to take. Man, y'all, hey, you get.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Do y'all see the irony in that? As the world turns, boy, I done heard it all on my mama.
He said on March the 23rd, 2025, when both of those parties sent a written demand letter to him seeking financial compensation, as I said, for what they call a ghostwriter and uncredited vocalist on some of Fat Joe's songs. Now,
Hey, you know how humble TA probably was? If he had any intentions on doing right by him, you know how easy it could have been to set him up with a nice chunk. He would have signed something to where he would have been satisfied and this would have been over with, bro. This just trying to do a near dirty foul and wonder why we don't accept you as one of us amongst ourselves, bro. You do bad by Nias. You get on the stage and call him little bald-headed crack-hole black beat and all that. Remember that? Lil Mama and them? Yeah, you was a piece of shit. You always gotta double back and apologize for something you said toward the original man. Oh my mama.
it says that, Fat Joe is saying that they're saying like when the false demand was ignored, they resorted to lower depths for their financial demands. They have resorted to lower the depths for their financial demands on April the 21st, 2025 in a letter and threatened to file a complaint, not just for unpaid wages and other compensation, but also with the utter disregard for the truth or decency, false and outrageous allegations against Fat Joe that have absolutely nothing to do with Dixon's purported unpaid wages, including unspeakable acts such as R-wording, forced labor, trafficking, and fraud. Now it says additionally, Tyrone Blackburn, they're saying, made false statements to Fat Joe's lawyer, Joe Taco Pina, insinuating that he verified all the allegations and had spoken to critical witnesses, including one of the alleged underages who ultimately, they say, denied ever speaking to Tyrone Blackburn. Now, they're saying that these allegations are completely false. And again, he said it's part of a criminal conspiracy orchestrated between a disgruntled former hype man and his attorney, Fat Joe said. He said these two individuals.
You want to hear the whole breakdown? Go with the was it Ticket TV? I believe so. But I want to ask this question. I don't know. This is a days of AI, so this very well may be AI. I got to post it on my Instagram. And somebody said that, but it's a lot of people that seem to have remembered this here verse. But I just want to get your opinion on my mama. You feel me? Check this out. Let me know what y'all think. You see the allegations, R-word, trafficking and all that. Tell me what y'all think. This Fat Joe himself from back in the day. Oh, my mama.
That he's a child pedophile, he's a piece of shit, he should die. It's a fact. I've always told you that, not about him, about anybody who does that. Right?
Rolling with me, I'll make you a star. Now she was only 16, I had to nurture that. Give her some growth, waited till I touched the cat. Told her she gon' have to work and she gon' get ahead. Then she drove me berserk when she gave me some head. She told me that she learned that from the porno flicks. I said, mommy, stop talking, just suck on this dick.
You never felt like that was crazy though? He was like 40 something years old. She was 16.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, that is crazy.
I'm just saying, man. Fat Joe, we need some answers. In the meantime, y'all, go run up Blue Smurf new single. Be about your money at all costs. Baymax.
Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Baymax, be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Baymax, be about your money at all costs. I'm from the land of the crack pavement. When niggas holler stay dangerous and squabble up just like Javante Davis. Niggas haters, they on lame shit. We be on that game shit. He thought he got away. I chase him down LeBron James shit. Blood stain from the stainless. He need a paramedic. And we play ball. Everybody around me athletic. Still stepping. Well committed. I stand on business. Every load I jump in, that bitch tinted. Gon' catch me slipping. About my money low. Run me that bag. Call my bitch and say I need you. She gon' run to me fast. That mafia swag, she can't get enough. And she know I'm by my man. She let her sit and watch me add all this money up. Riders popping out the cut like roaches when the lights on. I'm just like BG with my niggas, whether right or wrong. Dead end mafia. You entering the danger zone. Tiny Max be cracking heads. You better have your helmet on. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. These niggas be hopping out of foreign whips and feeling like they run shit. The homie like Nick Cannon. He a fool with them drumsticks. Serve him and they done with. Have all of them niggas hit. Something heavy in my Baymax sweater. You see the gun print. Yeah, got me bent behind tent. But I'm low key, give a fuck about the busters. The real niggas fuck with me, I move solo. Two pro clubs over polo. You won't catch me in none of you niggas photos. Y'all too friendly. Hopping out, spilling my Remy, smoking on good pressure. Always in a different load. Gotta keep these niggas guessing. Firearms in my possession. Steady counting my blessings. Believe in God and believe in this weapon. And try not to do too much stressing. Ain't seen my daughter in months. And when we FaceTime, I shed tears, I can't help it. And still connected in these streets just like Wi-Fi. Chucking up the set for death though. We gon' rip ride. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs.
In that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Baymax.
Neighborhood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, cuz. Nightblood on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, quit.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the Black Box. Whoa! With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!